Hi, I want to start things out by saying that this is not your average Bedwars video. I've come today to bring you pure profits, pure benefits. I'm not here to entertain you, I'm here to teach you a new way to play the game. I have brainstormed ideas, and I have come with 5 new ways to use water. Without further ado, let's start with the best one. Starting with a new blocking method, this is the water blocking. The way it works is that you place 2 regular blocks the same way you would in a normal blocking, but you place water on top. Why go as far as adding a new element to the blockings? Well, it adds an extra layer of protection on the side, but also on top, as to get to use they'll have to remove the water and therefore add an extra layer to themselves. By just using water in your blockings, you guarantee having a 2-layer blocking. You don't necessarily need to jump from high up to block in. You could just do it from ground zero by just jumping from one block you place, I guess. You can definitely get consistent at it, and all of these clips I got in one go, which just shows that this technique is definitely something you can master and be super consistent at. And there's just so many variants, like anywhere you want to block in you can. So yeah, that just leaves room for creativity, I guess, and basically leaves you wiggle room to adapt to any situations you might fall in. When you try it out at first, you realize how crucial it is that you break the block before the water gets to you, and that's where the main downside of this technique might reside, as the water blocking costs significantly less than wood or endstone, but if it requires good tools, then it's suddenly expensive. It's definitely more secure though, as it guarantees the bed. If the outer layer is wool, shears are fast enough to let you block in. As for endstone or wood, you would need slightly better than regular wooden tools. I'd be more than happy if you guys prove me wrong, as I personally didn't get the opportunity to test it privately. #GiveMe++. I know you guys skipped your chemistry class to watch this video, but I still have to remind you that water is polarized with a positive charge on the hydrogen and a negative charge on the oxygen. You should always make sure you're on the positive side and always try to knock your enemy in the negative one, which means you should always place the water in a way where it flows in the same direction you move and the opposite direction of where the enemy moves. This increases your momentum and decreases the KB you take, while reducing his momentum and sending him to fly. If he is on the positive side and you're on the negative one, you should place blocks around the water or around the edges, which just blocks him totally and he's just unable to move. This concept is what all other strategies will flow from. Get it? Cause water. Watering the bridge can be very effective against your first rush, as if done properly, the water will flow down the whole bridge, forcing him into making a new one. This, in case you die, can win you enough time to go back and finish him. If you manage to catch him in the water on the way up, you can use the polarity of water to completely dominate the bridge fight. This play was inspired by Let It Panda, as I saw him water the bridge in one of his shorts against 2 sweaty 10 stars that had just bought the game. Next up is a technique like a Waterwall. It's an isolation strategy you can use instead of spamming blocks. It heavily relies on the water polarity concept. By making a head hitter on a close wall or pillar and putting water on the front side, you create a wall that isolates you from your enemies, as if they push you, you will get the easiest double hit one can get. This can give you time to gap or pot. If you're good at block placements, you could also make this wall on a flat terrain. When being chased down and I'm on low health, I like to run upstairs and create a waterfall by placing a block on the last stair and water on top of it. Then, placing blocks on the sides of the first one to expand the water's reach. This isolation technique gives you time to gap, and once more, if they push you, you'll have an easy time draining their health. I know you're thinking that just blocks over the stairs should be enough, but everybody is used to it by now, and they will have shears ready from the moment you place your first block. The blocks themselves won't slow him down, so if you gap, he can easily jump you, whilst with water, he would be stuck and unable to move. In certain situations, using the water polarity, it could also grant you easy kills.
My bad habits lead to late nights, sitting alone, conversations with a stranger I barely know, swearing this.
Even if you don't always have the high ground to water the bed, if the enemy is just voided, you can easily just place down the water on their side of the bed defense and let the water polarity do its thing, as they wouldn't be able to block off the water, and once they're stuck, they're just like a kid waiting to be stolen ice cream from. This isn't a new strategy, but it shows that you can use water however you like in order to obstruct the enemy movement, and sometimes quickly placing water this way would be better than placing it from up above. Lastly, this is the clip that made me fall in love with water and make this video in the first place. I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and if you did enjoy it, please subscribe. Seeing how well my last Silverfish video performed, I am really mad at you because guys, why am I making content if you're not even subscribing? I am mad, and I'm not gonna calm down until you prove to me you are worth making content for. Sorry, seriously, subscribe. We're close to 1 million subscribers.